How's your turkey day going? That's all right. How does the Hunt compete to Tarkov? They're a little different. Tarkov will, so Tarkov's a much deeper video game. There's a lot more to learn. It's a deeper learning curve. There's more maps. There's more players on the map. Because of scav AI, because of scav bosses, also because of scav players that will come in throughout the game. So it's a much deeper game, in my opinion, than Hunt. But what Hunt does, it's a simple version. The shooting, instead of being like full automatic style and sniping long range, is more, you know, see each other and get into like a semi-tap battle, like semi-automatic, like old school, like cowboy, you know, rifles. You know what I'm saying? The good thing that it does, though, is what it's going to do is it's going to give you more of a points of interest to run into each other at, or to take a building against another team who knows you're there outside, and it gives you more information, and it kind of migrates people toward areas to cause fighting. While an EFT, they're like, hey, here's a fucking map, and hey, see what happens. You know, yeah, maybe there might be a couple of popular spots on the map, right, that you might find PvP, but for the most part, there's not really migration for PvP, right? It's more like we just happen to stumble on each other and find each other while you're looting. But yeah, there's way more shit that goes into EFT that you're gonna have to learn. You're gonna have to learn attachments for weapons, what goes on what, you know, ammo for what type of weapon, what goes with what, where to find that ammo to buy, how to unlock the better ammo, where to do these quests. You're going to have to learn these maps. The game doesn't give you hold your hand on the maps either. You're going to have to pull up an online map, kind of just figure out where you're at. You're going to have to figure out how to where your escapes are at. You're going to look, and it's going to say these random words that mean nothing to you, but you're going to have to figure out where that is on the map. Where the fuck is the fucking, where's this escape at, dude? Okay, found it, top right of the map. Where the fuck am I? No idea. We're gonna have to look for some sort of object that I can correlate to this map, and then I'm gonna have to figure out another object to help me maybe figure out north, west, south, and east. Yeah, it's a mission, okay? It's no easy task learning Tarkov, boys, okay? It's gonna take you some hundreds of hours. I come from Counter-Strike, and I am just comfortable at being good at shooting games. Almost all shooting games that I go to, I kind of feel like I start with an upper hand when it comes to, like, if everyone starts on this, if the skill gap is this line, and everyone's starting point is here, I feel like I start here, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I have like a little bit of a, you know, like Counter-Strike has bred me different, you know? So I'm built different, okay? At shooting games, all right? But it did not feel like that on Tarkov at all, and it was not until like 600 hours in that I was feeling comfortable wiping squads or killing squads or comfortable peeking people or where they were at or how to maneuver the map or where people will be. It is a fucking mission. You will put some multiple hundreds of hours into it before you're doing what you're seeing on these YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason people like to watch these Tarkov streamers. It's because they can do what I cannot, you know, if I was the viewer, right? It's crazy what they can do. It's very, very difficult. It's very, very difficult. For me, I'm not as good as those guys, so I have like glances of it. I have like little moments where I'll wipe a squad and be like, oh my god, that was insane. But most of the time, it's not happening like that, you know what I'm saying? It'll be like, I kill 2 guys, I'll fucking walk around for 30 minutes, I'll finally start to loot them, and then 5 seconds after I'm on their body, you know, I'm headshotted. Because their boy was down the road, you know, or down the fucking hallway in a spot that I didn't clear, and he was just staring at it because he knew that his boys were gonna get looted. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different world out there. While in Hunt Showdown, you go step on a guy's body and you loot him for 3 fucking seconds. Hey, got some cash off his back pocket? Hey, doesn't have any weapons I want? Hey, we gone. You know what I mean? Or maybe you want to burn his body. I don't know. Tarkov is just scary, bro. It's a whole different type of players have to coexist with one another. the ratting is on a different level in that game. You know what I mean? You'll walk around on Escape from Tarkov for 20 minutes on a map and just convince yourself that no one's on it. You'll be sprinting in some areas. You'll act like you own this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You've been walking around for 20 minutes. You ain't seen shit. You looted all the good places. Ain't no one around. And then randomly, you'll turn a corner. You won't be looking, and gunshots will randomly start smacking at you. You'll get popped in the head. You'll turn a corner, and there'll be 4 guys on your screen. The possibilities are fucking endless, really. I love it, though. I love it. Both of them have good spots, though. If you're looking for a simple experience where you will get better faster, Hunt Showdown, I think, is the game. You know what I mean? It's solid. It gives you a good atmosphere. I like the atmosphere. It's fun to play with friends. It's good to bring... The skill level isn't... I mean, there's a skill level. I mean, there's like a skill gap, don't get me wrong, but it's like... I feel like I don't have a problem... Like, if me and Hutch want to play Counter-Strike together, it's just kind of like weird, right? You know, PUBG, very clearly, he's you know... He's still getting the VBD, the leans down, you know what I'm saying? But when we play, you know, Hunt Showdown, it's not as bad. You know, it's almost like the skill gaps close a little bit, and we get to hang out and around this area, you know what I'm saying? And then I try to grab him and pull him more to this area, you know what I'm saying? He's like a ball. It's like a big old rock. But yeah, in a game like EFT, if me and him were to hop in EFT, he would be absolutely lost. In fact, I'd be very scared that he would shoot me the whole time. And the AI is probably going to fuck his shit up because he's not going to respect him right away. And because if you don't respect the scavs in that game, they one-tap you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just re-peek a scav. You gotta re-peek. You gotta be like, oh, okay, the scav's holding me in this corner here. I have to get into a different location before I peek him. You know, so, or you can hard dick it. You can big wiener it and peek him, but there is a chance it will tap you. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. And you know it'll happen. It's not until, again, some multiple hundreds of hours of gameplay before you will even be able to tell the difference between I've played so many. I can't tell the difference between the USEX and the Russian like players, right? I can't tell the difference between them until they use their F1 button or something. They're bears. But what was very hard for me to learn was the difference between real players and scavs. Okay? I'd shoot someone and wouldn't know what the fuck I just shot. And you bet your ass, multiple hundreds of hours where you're feeling the same way, bro. You won't know who you're shooting, bro. You won't know if it's a player or if it's a fucking scav every single time you go to shoot something, you know? But now, after multiple hundreds of hours, I can comfortably shoot someone and be like, that was a scav, let's move up, you know? We don't have to worry about teammates, you know, or worrying that someone else could be watching us. It's like, that was a scav, let's go, let's get out of this hotspot, you know, shit like that. Oh, it's such a dive. I can't explain to you the dive. Even coming from, like, lots of FPS experience, that was the game that tested my patience on whether I was capable of getting good at it. And I still didn't, you know, I'm still just kind of mediocre at it. You know, you ever see a lot of juicy guys and think, man, that's a lot of work. That's another thing EFT will do to you. I've never felt more like when you kill a 3-man squad in PUBG, when you kill a 3-man squad in Call of Duty, there is this relief that you have afterward that makes it all worth it. There's no relief in Tarkov until the second that you are stepping out of that map, okay? You will shit yourself in the fight, you will shit yourself harder while you're looting him, and you will shit yourself even harder while you're walking out with the loot, bro. It is a constant shit fest. Killing the guys is just the start, bro, of your job. And it's the only game that feels like that. That's where that quote comes from. You ever just see a lot of juicy guys? That's what they call them in that game. When you kill a guy who's geared as fuck, you just killed a juiced motherfucker. You killed a juicy dude. You know what I'm saying? He's juiced, you know? You ever see a lot of juicy guys and think, man, that's a lot of work. Yeah, because when you wipe a squad and there's 3 motherfuckers and it's not exactly in a favorable location to loot. Maybe it's in the middle of a death spot. You know what I mean? You think you want to sit there and prone and loot these 3 guys. And it makes it worse when they're really geared, because then you have to start making decisions. You're just like, when it's nobody's geared, real quick, okay, you suck, take a couple of these. You suck, take a couple of these. You're gone, right? When they're all geared, you have to make choices. Do I want this gun? Okay, no, I don't want this gun. Do I want the fucking attachments on the gun? God, yep, you bet your ass you're taking attachments off weapons. Yep, the whole fucking game, right? You fucking taking them all off. Okay, you put them all in this thing. Oh, onto the next gun. Maybe I'll take this fucking gun. You put that gun in the fucking backpack. It's too fucking long. I have to take the suppressor off. Put it over in this spot. So the fucking gun didn't fit there. Let's go to this next gun. Let's take all the fucking attachments off of that thing. Oh, this one thing is rare that you've never fucking seen ever in your life. But chat is yelling at you because you just left an item worth 20K, but you're already halfway to the fucking thing. So you have to run back. Oh, bro, you will go through everything, okay? That game will just put you through it, bro. So yeah, Hunt Showdown's definitely a little bit more chill. Oh, wait till the first time you see an LEDX and you just poop yourself. You know what I mean? Because some stuff you're going to get a hold of that you can't put into your special backpack, right? And it's going to make you so scared. You're just going to be so scared. Sometimes it'll happen on your scav. In fact, that's the worst. You find super crazy shit on your scav. You have a piece of shit weapon. You don't have good armor. You might not have a fucking helmet. You know what I'm saying? And you're trying to walk out with this fucking item. Like, please, God, nobody look at me. You know what I mean? You can't put it up your butt. Nothing. Good to see you again, my friend.
Will you go back to EFT at some point? Some update? Like Streets of Tarkov?
Yeah, I will go back to EFT eventually. In fact, you know what's funny? Is if there is a gateway drug to escape from Tarkov, it is called Hunt Showdown. When you start to feel like, for some of you guys will love Hunt Showdown so much you'll stick with it. But for some of you guys, it will be a gateway drug to EFT, because Hunt Showdown might eventually feel a little too simple, right? Maybe you want to start getting heavy on looting after you kill somebody. You might want to start getting a little bit deeper into that type of video game, you know what I'm saying? Because Hunt Showdown is a similar type of video game. It has a lot of the same core elements as EFT. In fact, that's what got me on my last binge on EFT was Hunt Showdown. I played Hunt Showdown first. Then I was like, okay, that was cool, but I'm ready for the next step. And then, blap, I went to EFT. Yeah. Well, I know this is overused, but EFT is actually the Dark Souls of FPS. It really is. It really is. It's a very difficult game. It is in no way, shape, or form easy. Point is, I like both games. I just think one game stays a little bit more on a simple path, which is perfectly fine. And then one game goes extremely complicated. In fact, they will do lots of changes over here that I don't like, while changes over here are a lot easier, right?